Echo. How we doing out there? Morning. Guys, it's the Bet Champ Show. Early NBA playoff props, baby. And we're off and rolling. We got Saucepan. We got me in the house. We're giving you guys some plays for today's game slate. Off and rolling. Saucepan, how we feeling?
Feeling good. Got back from election day. Took the day off. Obviously, there was no NBA last night. Got another big slate tonight. Got about 12 games tonight. So a lot of options to choose from, but a lot of injuries out there for people that are betting. I mean, a lot of teams are banged up right now. So a lot of other props are kind of scary, but I think I got two good ones that um, two good ones, even with teams that got maybe an injury or two. But yeah, ready to get back in the swing of some NBA for sure.
Absolutely. Fire them out there.
All right, my first play, I'm gonna go ahead and go in the Pacers versus the Magic game. I like Pascal Siakam over 19 and a half points at minus 125. He's gone over this in two out of two games with Indiana when he goes up against the Magic. He's over in the last 3 out of 5 games, including he had a 26-point game against the Magic last week, and that was with Paulo Banchero when he went for that uh, 50 point pretty much triple double. I think he was 1 assist short, and that was a battle between he was guarding Paulo. He had to waste a lot of energy on the defensive end to try to guard that guy, but he ended up still scoring 26 points. Been shooting over 50% over the last 5 games, finally finding his groove. The Magic are ranked 20 or 18th in the NBA versus power forward points, which Pascal Siakam is a power forward for this team. And Indiana has kind of pretty much caught rhythm over the last 3 to 5 games. I mean, they've averaged the most points in the NBA, about 130 points. Like I said, they're going to be without Paulo Banchero. They're going to be without Wendell Carter Jr. They're going to be without another center. So the Magic are kind of in panic mode right now. They lost, I think, 3 in a row without this guy. They got Tristan da Silva, Colorado native out there, who's pretty much starting in like the power forward position, small forward position. I think he's probably going to get some matchups with Pascal Siakam, and Franz Wagner will probably be on that task as well. But um, I mean, 19 and a half points for All Star on a fast paced team going up against a depleted team on the road. Indiana needs to string together some wins. I like it. It's a little juicy at minus 125, but I'm gonna keep the ball rolling with Pascal. I mean, he's gonna get it. I think he's gonna get that 20-point mark tonight for sure. So that's gonna be my first play. Pascal Siakam over 19 and a half points versus the Magic.
110% Saucepan. Absolutely love it. Got a game here, got a guy I feel like we don't talk about enough, and for good reason, but I'm hoping he has a nice little break, not a breakout game, but he goes off tonight. We got Knicks, we got the Atlanta Hawks tonight. I'm gonna roll with Trae Young. I'm gonna roll Trae Young against the Knicks. I think he's gonna have a nice little game here. We've talked about the Knicks during the offseason, obviously made a lot of room, brought in Cat, brought in Mikal Bridges and everything. They got a team going. Trae Young, still Trae Young. Give me him over, what was it, 25 plus points at minus 105. I feel like this is a big game. It's in Atlanta and whatnot. Let's get Trae off and rolling. I feel like minus 105 is just perfect for this. A great line for you guys out there. So Trae Young 25 plus points at minus 105.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing we know about Trae Young, he gets up to play the Knicks. I mean, that playoff series from about 4 years ago when he went ballistic and knocked him out of the playoffs, that was kind of his hatred coming out party for the Knick faithful. I mean, they do not like him in New York. He knows that. Even though the game's in Atlanta, it's still a team that he's going to get up for. The Hawks are in, I mean, desperation mode, man. I mean, they're without, obviously, DeJounte Murray departed, so Trae Young got to carry pretty much the load on that team the whole time. And you're right, he is still Trae Young. He can still get 25. I think he scored 2 points a couple games ago. So I think he really needs a. This is a big bounce back spot for him, and who better else than to do it against pretty much your individual rival, right? My second game, I'm going to go with the guy on the Nuggets. The Nuggets are facing off against OKC for the second time this year. Nuggets are obviously going to be without Jamal Murray. They're going to be without Aaron Gordon. Going up against OKC is a top 3 defensive team in the league. They're only allowing like 1, 2, I don't know. They're first, second, or third in points allowed. Over the last 3, they're being the best defensive team against points. And I'm going to rock with Russell Westbrook's under 27.5 PRA. He had 33 PRA last game against the Toronto Raptors. He had 21 points, 6 and 6, played like 33 minutes. But the Toronto Raptors are the 30th ranked team in the league against points. So you're going against the worst team to pretty much almost the best team on the defensive side. 27.5 I think is too much. I think he's still going to have a solid game, but I don't think it's going to be anything where he's going to score in the 20-point range. I can see him getting about 15, 6 and 6, and that's still going to put him at 27. I think that's a pretty good line for him. I mean, in his last 20 games overall, he's only gone over this line three times. And I don't think this is a spot where he can make that magic happen like he did last game against the Raptors, who are not very good defensively. I think he's going to look to get to the passing more. I don't think the scoring is going to be there tonight for him, especially with how Peyton Watson and Christian Brown are playing. I think Mike Malone needs to tell him, hey, we don't need you to really shoot the ball that much. I know you want to, and he's going up against his old team, but let's get the other guys involved. Go ahead, rebound, assist, and play some defense. But I think PRA of 27.5 is a little too high, and you can get that at minus 110. Love Russ, but I don't think this is the game where he's going to go ballistic again.
I love it. I got a Nuggets player as well for this OKC Nuggets game. I feel like this one, it's out there for sure, but I love it. I feel like there needs to be some step up here, obviously, right? No Jamal and everything. A very good OKC team. I mean, you guys are going to see this team in the playoffs doing their thing and whatnot. Very young, very good, just very quick transitionally. And you got to stay in these games with some of these guys. Michael Porter Jr., 25 plus points at plus money, ladies and gents. Plus money, plus 330. That is insane to me. That's a flyer right there. I'm going to take a flyer here. Michael Porter Jr., 25 plus points at plus 330. Lock that in, baby.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. You look at the Nuggets and who's the pretty much the two guys. Like, you got Jokic and MPJ are some of the only guys that could really. Russ can create his own shot, but not how he could in the past. MPJ crashing the boards. This is a good spot for him to get some putbacks. I mean, he scored 26 points against the Timberwolves, 20 points against Utah, 19 against Portland, but that was with. I mean, you had Peyton Watson chip in like 17 points. You had Russell Westbrook chip in 21. You had Christian Brown chip in 17. And at plus 30 or at plus 300, whatever you said, I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad flyer at all. A lot of good juice on that for 25 plus.
Absolutely, ladies and gents. You heard it here first. The Bet Champ Show Player Prop Edition, giving you guys those plays each and every day, Monday through Friday, for the NBA game slates. Guys, again, tune into that Discord that's at the Bet Champ Show. You got Sach and E off and rolling, winning records right here. They're free plays for you guys each and every day, so you don't want to miss out. Again, that's at the Bet Champ Show on Discord, guys. Join the chat, join the community, and let us know how we're doing. Nice little game day today, ladies and gents. Off and rolling. Let us know whose plays you guys are rocking with today, but we got 4 out for you guys today. And we'll put a bow on this thing. As we like to say, hey, stay fresh, stay frosty out there, baby. Stay warm. Winter's coming. Put a jacket on, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.